the last one of the last things that topics here that I'll talk about too is water. Um, you may have the equipment to put a water hole in, like a little backhoe or a tractor or a skid loader or whatever it is. And it can be as simple as literally a shovel and a 55-gallon tote that you put in the ground for the deer too to drink out of that as well. I mean, it's land management is a time-consuming one. It's a rewarding one, but you're going to put your back into it, and you're going to sweat, and you're going to grind at it. You're going to get ticks, mosquitoes, maybe poison. You're going to get scratched up, but you know what? It's all worth it in the end. So with water, though, especially for the whitetail deer, a lot of the deer get their water intake from the native browse that they already have. If it's food plots, if it's leaves, potentially different grasses. I don't really like people planting grasses for deer, but they will eat certain ones, but I don't really like pushing people to plant grasses for deer unless you're planting it for erosion purposes or putting it on logging roads to help maintain logging roads or paths that keep it nice and neat and quiet. And you can use different chemicals on there to keep it clean. But water sources are definitely crucial, especially for the guys in the South. I've been neglecting to talk about the South a little bit here, but when you're hunting in, especially like the Carolinas and Georgia, Alabama, and Florida and whatnot, a lot of times during the deer season, it's, potentially 70, 80, 90 degrees sometimes. And when you get fortunate enough to hit those 50, 60 to 50-degree days, you're you're pretty happy about that. So, but anyways, especially during the summer, the deer can have all the browse they want, but when you're in a drought, a lot of those plants are reducing their moisture in their leaves to keep back in the stem. So the deer necessarily aren't getting all the moisture from the browse content in your forest. So you have to supply them a water supply, which is, super crucial because, different water holes within properties, and you may not realize this, especially in mountain country, they're definitely getting different minerals coming from the different rocks and different formations of the land. And that is so crucial for fawn development, skeletal development, obviously, in all the animals. And obviously, we want to see bigger racks on our bucks. We want to be able to harvest bigger, mature deer with bigger racks. It's what hunting really is coming to. But those are just some of the key things that you can do to help manage your property. And like I'm going to keep repeating on it, it's food, cover, water, and breeding potential for the property too as well. You want to have recruitment in the population, with deer, with turkey, with grouse. If you're a small game hunter, a bird hunter, whatever it is, you want recruitment based upon all that work that you've been doing. So in my final